Hello and welcome to December the 7th. Vlogmas is day 8. There's been a lot of noise going on in my kitchen again after I made it spotless after Rico's. Cheers. Rico.
Chin chin everybody.
After he worked very hard in it yesterday. Anyway, let's have a look at what Rico's making. Let's get the light on. This is a homemade fish and salad.
Fish and breadcrumbs.
Fish and breadcrumbs with.
I'm just gonna have to scat a wee salad.
Wee salad, right. So what fish? What fish have we got here?
Haddock.
We've got haddock. He's done his breadcrumbs. They're breadcrumbed. They're ready to fry in olive oil. He's made chicken for Ruth because Ruth doesn't eat fish. And best of all, I could eat the whole tub of this. His very own tartar sauce. So you used raw eggs and all that, didn't you, to make it? Want to tell us what's in here? Right, so Rico's corrected me. He says it's not quite tartar sauce yet. It is at the moment mayonnaise, and he's made a lot because he uses it for his sandwiches because it's homemade. It's not the bought stuff, which is full of
Skada.
Right, so yours is, give us quantities please.
2 egg yolks, 250 ml of oil, tablespoon of Dijon mustard, salt, lemon juice. Tablespoon of lemon juice.
Right, okay, so that's how you made your mayonnaise?
Yes.
Okay, and then you just beat it in the...
Yes, but the oil has to be added very, very slowly.
To the eggs?
So it starts emulsifying.
Right, so you've added everything, egg yolks, except the oil at this point? No.
Egg yolks, salt, Dijon mustard.
Right.
Beat it together. Mm-hmm. And then I start adding the oil very slowly.
Right, okay. And now to make it tartar sauce, what are you going to add?
I'm going to add gherkins, capers, and a wee bit of onion through it, pickled onion. Right. All finely chopped.
Okay, and that's going to be the best tartar sauce.
Yes.
It is. But we can eat it like that. Just like that. Right. Okay, so that's what we're having for dinner. So Rico's already having a glass of wine. Oh, did we get more Christmas cards? They're still coming, people. See, so many people are saying they're not going to send them. We're still getting them. There we go. I wonder who these are from.
That's because I'm popular.
I want to show you something, right? This is what you'll always see on Rico. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Guaranteed there'll be a doggy bag always hanging out of one of Rico's pockets.
Well, you see, when I went to walk her earlier, I made sure they were open and ready.
Alright, because you struggle with them.
Yeah, this finger was cut yesterday.
Right.
And it just doesn't.
These are the worst
ever
doggy bags we've ever got.
Never again.
Okay, let's do a quick outfit before I sit down and we chat, and I let you know what I'm going to do with my hair, which obviously I haven't done yet. This is just my natural hair. There we go. Still haven't got used to it. Remember I got it cut. When did I get it cut? The time before last, I think it was. I'm so used to my hair being like down here. It's up here. But anyway, outfit: black tights, Primark. Shorts, Primark. Blouse. Do you know? I can't remember, my people. It's last year's either. I think this was either Zara or Next. Can't remember which one. But yeah, that's Saturday's outfit. Okay, let's chat. What should we chat about first? Oh, let me tell you first of all, I have watched I think it's called the No Buy documentary. Oh my goodness. If you're looking for something to encourage you to stop shopping, you need to watch that documentary. How much companies waste. You know, we've often spoken about Louis Vuitton burning their excess bags because they don't ever want to put anything on sale. So any excess bags that are left, they burn. Oh my goodness, this is craziness. When you see, even when donating clothing and you think you're donating clothing to a good cause, no, people. They send them to these poorer countries, and because there's so much of it, it is just getting thrown into the sea and just, oh, it's crazy. Watch the documentary. It is on Netflix, and I kind of had it on in the background, but I found myself kind of going, And I was really shocked at that. I was really shocked because, you know, you buy clothes, we all overbuy. I've just done all these Rita Ora hauls. I mean, I call them a haul, but they're not really. It's not masses that I buy. But, you know, we buy these things and then we go, oh, I'll just donate them. No. No. No, 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 no. It's just, it's ridiculous. And I wouldn't think it would be a bad thing if I'm kind of seeing now going down the road of more expensive items, ethically produced items, and which means we will buy less. We will go back to the old days of re-wearing our stuff time and time again until we actually grow out of it or wear it out, as opposed to just buying it or we just donate it for a good cause. No. And it's crazy. And then, oh, I'm just thinking of all these. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it even spoke about Amazon destroying things, you know, things that are returned. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with them and so much gets destroyed. I know now Amazon, I don't know if that's kind of old, but I know now Amazon give you the opportunity to repurchase items that have been opened and returned at a lower cost. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. So maybe actually selling your items, you know, at a low cost, like places like Vinted, and you are really selling them at a low cost. I've questioned myself, you know, is it worth the hassle of selling these items? Because you're not, I'm saying you're not going to make a profit on them, but it's items that you're not going to wear, that are just sitting there, or you're going to put in a donation bag, which, according, watch what this documentary shows you happens to the things that we donate, or a lot of the things that we donate. And at least if you're selling them, you know, it might be somebody that, like, I've sold a few Christmas jumpers on Vinted just now at next to nothing, but it might be somebody that wants a Vinted jumper, can't afford to pay, I don't know, £16-17 in Primark, and you're giving them the opportunity to buy the jumper at next to nothing. Basically, it doesn't cost me postage or anything like that. And oh, it's an eye-opener. It is definitely an eye-opener, and yeah, it really is. Will it stop me from buying? It'll make me think about it. I've said this time and time again, I do think about my purchases, and I add a few things here and there. I always add things at the change of seasons just to update what I've got. But you've all seen, I pull out things out my wardrobe years old. I wear things time and time again. This I bought last year. I wore it loads last year. I'm wearing it again. I've added it to a new pair of shorts, an old pair of tights. We've got to all try and do our bit. I think we really need to. I mean, for my night out that I'm going to next week, I kept saying I'm not buying anything new, that I have no need, and that's the absolute truth. I had no need to buy anything new. In fact, the dress that I bought is very similar to 2 other dresses that I have in my wardrobe. The only difference being the neckline is the only difference. I could have worn either of them. The group that I'm going out with haven't seen me in either of those dresses or any of the other dresses that I have in these wardrobes, okay? But no. No, 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 no. I'm going out. So I bought a new dress. I bought a new bag. I bought the boots. I could have worn something that I had in my wardrobe. But we've got into, and I'm as guilty. I'm not going to make excuses for myself. We've got into that mindset of you need something new when you're going out. We do not need something new every time we go out. No, we do not. Absolutely not. We've got to get out. We really, 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 really got to get out of that mindset and start re-wearing our clothes time and time and time again. When we go out somewhere, we don't need something new. Okay, Andri? trying to tell myself. Anyway, I pulled out an old pair of earrings today, can jingle, 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 jingle. So let's put little bobble earrings in instead of my Christmas pudding ones. I thought I better change it up just a little bit. Okay, talking of orders, by the way, when I sell things to Vinted, I reuse my Amazon packaging because, you know, it is ridiculous the size of their packaging, but I do reuse it. I keep it most of the time if I can get into it without tearing the packaging. I didn't no, actually look, it's quite filled up. That was quick. I just ordered that yesterday. Oh my god, Rico's gonna have a fit. He's gonna have a fit. I thought this is what I thought was in there. My turmeric. Will I talk about my fasting here on this video? I can't decide if I should do a separate video on fasting or just add it to the Christmas vlogs. I think I'm probably going to add the footage of my hair on this vlog. I said I wasn't, but I think I will. Right, let's have a look at this. This is for Christmas Day. Will I get Rico's reaction? Is there only one in there? No, there's two. Right. Right, this one's mine. This one's mine. Alright, here we go. Right. Can't believe how quick these came, but I can't tie it. Come on, right, I've tied it. Right, let's go and get Rico's reaction. Do you like it?
The fuck? So,
you can't swear on my vlogs!
It's a very, very nice, very nice.
I got you one as well.
Oh no, is it the same as yours?
Try yours on. This is your Christmas Day one. They came as a pair.
What the heck?
It's upside down. Right?
I know that. Rather rude, no?
No, put it on.
Okay.
It's waterproof apparently.
Okay. Really? Okay. This is a bad idea.
Why?
The both of us in there together.
Why? We always work together. We've worked together for years.
No, this is going to be different.
How?
Two of us in the kitchen don't get on, Andri.
Well, do you want me just to leave you yourself to do everything?
That's what you normally do.
Right, that's your Christmas Day penny.
Right here. You can take that.
What? I'm listening.
Mrs. Super says to me, she's looking for...
Right, it needs a wee bit adjusted. I know this mama's crazy. Okay, that was a nice wee surprise. Didn't expect them. See, I can just entertain myself, people. That's the advantage of being an only child. All you need is an apron and an imagination, people. Right, that's our Christmas Day aprons as well. I know, after I'd just been talking about being wasteful and all that, but we'll wear them for all the Christmas days that are coming. We won't be repurchasing them. Okay, my turmeric, which you know I take turmeric, magnesium and vitamin D. That's what I take. And red wine. Cheers! First sip. Organic. Right, hair. This is my natural hair. Okay, there we go. I've just washed it and quickly given it a wee blow dry. It's very soft. It's very healthy looking. I'm very blessed with my hair, but I have just been feeling, right, let's see the back of it. That's the back of it. I've just been needing some oomph in my hair. That's it, just some oomph. I'm never going to cut my hair. I've been there, I've had short hair. I had short hair for a very, very, very long time. I know they say the older you get, you're supposed to have short hair. This would be me with short hair, but it's never going to happen. And I'm never going to be that person that dyes my hair pink or blue or whatever. Okay, I'm either going to be, these are the shades I'll always be. I'm a very, very boring old fart, set in my ways. But I've been saying to Ruth, and you know, even my hairdresser, because I've been saying I need something. She cut a wee kind of fringy bit in my hair, so I've decided to go for some extensions. So Ruth is going to come round tonight and she's going to add some extensions, just a few, not a lot, just a few, just to oomph it up a bit. See, what my hairdresser does when she blow dries my hair, she'll back comb the roots just a wee bit, and it always gives it that nice fuller. I like my hair to look a bit fuller. She always gives it that wee fuller. That's what it looks like when she does it. But I'm not going to sit and back comb my hair every time I wash it, which basically is only once a week. So anyway, we're going to try them. I'm very much the type of person that can't stand anything like that. How I lasted with nail extensions for a full year is an absolute miracle. I don't like false eyelashes. I don't like anything like that. Things like that annoy me. So we don't know how we're going to get on with the extensions. So, you know, Ruth is going to do them for me. They are tapes she's going to use. But Ruth, I'll get Ruth to tell us all about them when she comes over and puts them in, and I'll film her. And I know anybody I've mentioned it to has said, apart from my cousin, well actually not everybody, but a lot of people, well, Rico has said, you don't need, you got all, he says to me, you've got all that hair, what do you need, what do you need hair extensions for? And I just need them for me. That's it. They'll probably annoy the living daylights out of me. I don't know how I'm going to wash my hair with extensions in. I don't know how I'm going to brush my hair. I can't imagine it. I hate to see the tapes and bits, you know, the extensions when people have them in, especially as I have my hair up all the time. So I'm going to say to Ruth, make sure, you know, that they're hidden, so when my hair is up. Anyway, I'll stop touching my hair now, but I thought I would try them. Why not? Right, now I've told you about my hair, I'll put my hairband on and look all Christmassy just for you. Okay, let's talk about my fasting. So, our Maria Cadrapoli says, Andri, could you do an updated fasting schedule and what you do to maintain your weight? Okay, so I have done many videos. So this one's an updated one. I have done many videos on my fasting, and I'll try and link the videos that I've done down below. I have been fasting now for a very, is it 3 years? I don't know. I started it and I stuck to it. I really stuck to it. I'm not as strict now as I was. I don't really fast at the weekends. Now when I say I don't fast at the weekends, I don't use my app. So I use an app. Okay, so I'm now using my son's app. I started off using Zero, which was actually recommended to me by Maria, but my son has created an app which is, at the moment, it's being tested. I'm testing it. It is amazing. It's everything I want from an app. He's just kind of finalising the final details of it. I asked him if he's going to charge for the app once it's in the App Store, and he said no, but it's not going to cost you and I anything. But obviously it's not going to cost me anything. But you know, like if you wanted to download it, it's not going to cost you anything, and I will kind of let you all know, because it is truly amazing. It tells you when you're in fat burning periods. It tells you, you know, at what point of the fast is doing what. It's got your timer, which is mainly what I use, because it keeps me accountable to my fast. It stops me from eating that wee extra something that you got, oh, it's just a little something. Once you kind of tap into the app, you go, no, I've started my app, because the timer starts. You don't want to cheat. So yeah, but I'll let you all know when that is live for everybody. At the moment, it's only a few people that have got it, and we are the ones that are testing it. So yeah, I know I sound like these YouTubers that are selling, but honestly, it's amazing. I've still got my Zero app, and I'm using his app, but I tend to use my son's app, Costa's app, because it's good to see, and it all alerts you when you're in your fat burning zone. It alerts you when you're in the different zones of your fasting. Anyway, that's not what this is about. It's not what this is about. So I have been fasting for a long time. At the weekends, I'm not strict with myself, so I don't use the app, so I'm not really timing myself. But I don't get up in the morning and start eating. I kind of just hang about, but I probably do eat earlier, because, for example, on a Sunday, Rico will go down, make his breakfast, and he'll shout up, I'm making eggs, do you want some? And I think, well, I might as well have them now. So yeah, I don't look at the app to see how many hours have elapsed. It's the night before's a Saturday, so I'm kind of having a wee late glass of wine, and you know, it's Saturday, so all of that. But during the week, so I normally start fasting on the Monday. So because I haven't tapped into my fasting app on the Sunday night, because again, I'm going to have a wee late glass of wine, once I have my dinner on the Monday, I will then start fasting, and then Tuesday will probably be my longest fast of the week. I started doing a 16-8 fast. I don't really look at my eating hours. I kind of concentrate on my fasting hours. So, you know, I could stop. If I've had my dinner earlier and I think I'm not going to eat anything, I will just tap in. I'll not give myself. So if I'm doing the 16-8, I'll not keep my window open for 8 hours of eating. I'll just tap in the minute I think that's enough. I've had enough today. I'm not going to eat again. And that again keeps me accountable. I've now moved on to just recently an 18-hour fast, because I felt the 16-hour was like too easy for me. So I'll fast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday most weeks, and Saturday, Sunday I'll stop. So I'm fasted. When I break my fast on a Saturday, I'm still within my hours. So that's basically how I do it. So weekends I relax, during the week I fast. I'm now aiming for 18+ hours. I don't do the longer kind of 24-hour upwards fast. I have on the odd occasion done a 24-hour fast. Wasn't planned, it just things to do, things I'll just eat in a minute, and before I know it, the 24 hours. I've hit 20 hours, I've hit 22 hours quite easily. Now, if you're hungry within your fasting hours, you're probably not eating enough, or more than likely you're not eating the right things. If you eat enough fat and protein, that keeps you full. If you're eating a lot of carbs, okay, that's gonna make you hungry. It's gonna make you hungry. There's a lot of things that I do as well that help. I break my fast with apple cider vinegar. If I've made bone broth, I will start off with a bone broth, and that fills you up. That really does fill you up. If you make a good bone broth, it fills you up. And then I'll just have less yogurt than I would normally have. Yogurt, berries, nuts. I've cut down on my peanut butter. I can sit and eat peanut butter out the tub, honestly. But I notice when I do that, you know, when I put in the extra spoonful of peanut butter, my weight does change. My weight is very changeable. My weight still is up and down all the time. I do gain weight a lot easier now, you know, the older I am now, in comparison to when I was younger. If I'm not careful, like I said, if I put that extra spoonful of peanut butter, I will gain weight. When I get up on a Monday morning, I'm always at my heaviest, and I'm gonna admit to something. I don't know if I should. I do weigh myself most mornings. It's a thing I've always done, and it's a way for me just to keep an eye on things. Some people say you shouldn't, some people say you should, some people say you should take an average of the week. You have to do what works for you. For me, in the same way that I have the app to keep me accountable, I have the scales to keep me accountable as well. That's how it works for me. I know the range that I like to be within. I don't even need the scales to tell me, if I had to be honest. I know. I don't need scales to tell me I've put on weight. I know. The minute I put on my clothes, my gym clothes, my anything, I know. I have to change my battery. So yeah, I could sit here and say to you, yes, the faster, all I have to do is fast and I'll lose weight, and all I have to do, no. It's hard work when you get to this age to keep the weight where you want it to be. I have accepted that I'm heavier now. My weight, my actual weight on the scales is heavier than it ever was before. But when I look at myself in the mirror, I feel good. That, you know, like I said, my weight is up and down when it's higher than I like it to be. I don't like what I see in the mirror. I don't like the way my clothes look. Somebody else might look and think, oh, you're fine. Not for me. You know, I also do carry a lot of muscle. I don't know, people, they say muscle is heavier, so maybe that's why. I mean, I can see I do carry a lot of muscle as well, which we all should be at this age. But yeah, it's not an easy process. It's not, I don't eat anything and everything and all of that. And when I do, not even a lot, just by me adding the sourdough at the weekends, a wee treat, I change my diet slightly at the weekends. I make it, you know, I'm not as strict on myself. I used to be when I've started this process because of my bloods and and if you watch all the other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. I was extremely strict and I did lose the weight. I lost a lot of weight, but the minute I relaxed, the weight goes back on because our metabolism does slow down. And I work out all the time. And I should have a fast metabolism, but I still put on weight. I still put it on. Maybe it's within my genes or whatever. I don't know. But it's not an easy process. The weight gain comes on. If I'm not careful, if I sat and had bread every day, I would put it on, because I'm also a great believer in, you know, certain things work for certain people. Some people will burn carbs more than others. Some will burn protein. And I know carbs and sugary things, as much as I love them, do not work for me. So I have to be careful. And you probably can all see when my weight goes up and down. You're seeing me all the time in the vlogs. You can see there's times when it changes. When I say it changes by about half a stone. That's 7 pounds. My weight can go up and down by 7 pounds easily, people. Easily it can. And what happens is, you know, you put on a pound and it's like, that's fine, it's just a pound. Put on 2, it's 2, 3, before you know it, it's 7 pounds, and then you go, oh, cut out that peanut butter. You know, I mean, yogurt, berries and walnuts taste amazing with a dollop of peanut butter. People, let me tell you. I think what really works for me is taking that cupful of bone broth, because that kind of fills me up, and then I'm not eating as much of, you know, I'm not needing so much peanut butter to fill me up with the yogurt and the berries and the walnuts. That really works for me. So try the bone broth. So yeah, I'm not as strict as I was, but I still fast for most of the time. Even when I go to Cyprus, I don't eat breakfast. I can't easily find the things that I want, so I don't have breakfast. We go out, we have dinner, we have wine, maybe a few nibbles when we come home, and that's it. So I'm cutting out that entirely. So when I'm on holiday, again, I don't use an app, but I naturally fast. I'm not a breakfast person, so I naturally miss out breakfast. And it's amazing now, because for years and years and years, me growing up, okay, everybody said, oh, breakfast is the meal of the day. That's what you need. If you're not going to eat anything, eat breakfast, 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 breakfast. I was never, ever a breakfast person. Never. So it's good now, people going, you don't need your breakfast. Great, great. So for me, I get up, do what I'm going to do in the house. The other thing I've gone back to, and I've spoken about this recently in a vlog, I've gone back to getting up really early in the morning, and that really works for me. I am like on it like that when I'm up, and then once I'm up, you know, the initial, when the alarm goes off, and mine goes off at 5:30, it's like, and it's pitch black outside right now. Once you've opened your eyes, you're out that bed, you're wide awake. Honestly, you're wide awake, and I'm ready for the day. Once I'm up, I have my lemon water. Sometimes I add turmeric and ginger to it as well. And yeah, I'm up, and I do so much before I go to the gym. So I feel so much better for doing that as well. And I hate saying that, because I've said recently, this is what all the YouTubers are saying, getting up at 5 o'clock, but it's so true, honestly. But again, it's what works for you. It doesn't mean because it works for me, it's going to work for you. That's the thing. I am a morning person. I've realised I'm a morning person, or at least because I got used to being in that routine. So I get things done. I go to the gym, I do my workout, and I do a workout. I go there, I have a laugh, I chat, I do all that, but I do a workout. And then I come home, and by that time, normally it's time for me to break my fast. If it's not, what I do is, once I'm in the house, I want to eat. It's like a habit thing. Once I come in, it's like I need to eat. So sometimes when I look and I think, oh my goodness, there's still an hour to go. Oh, there's 2 hours to go, because I've started fasting a lot later the night before. Whatever it is, I'll go and do something away from the house. I'll go to B&M, or you know, I'll go and do shopping. I'll go and keep myself busy, because the minute I come in, I want to eat, because that's what my brain knows. When you come home, you eat, you know. So I have to break that habit. So that's what I do. I think, oh, I've got a long time until that fast. Let me go and do something away from the house, because I know me. So you have to learn what works for you as an individual. And because I hear a lot of people going, how can you fast, how can you fast? You've got to learn to make that fast time work for you. I don't see, when I'm out, I don't think about food. I don't think that I'm hungry. When I'm amongst the shop, TK Maxx or whatever, looking, busying, filming, chatting, whatever, when I'm at the gym, I do not think about eating. But the minute I come back into the house, it's like home food. So there's another wee tip there that might work for you. I don't know, because like I said, different things work for different people. And I can't, if I come home and I've done a workout, obviously I've worked up an appetite, I can't busy myself. I think, no, I'll go home and I'll clean that room, or I'll do this and I'll do that. There's always something to be done, and then I break my fast. But the whole time I'm in the house, all I'm thinking about is, I want to break my fast, I want to break my fast, I want to break my fast. So I know coming home when I've got a while until my fast is going to end, does not work for me. So that's when I go and busy myself elsewhere. So yeah, that's my updated fast. I'm not as strict as I was, but I have increased my fasting hours. And for weight loss, I try and avoid processed foods wherever I can. I read labels all the time. I try and keep my carbs low, and yeah, that's it. That's it. But sometimes you just need to have a wee treat now and again, you know. Just now, if you're watching Vlogmas, and I know Maria, you are watching Vlogmas, you'll see I'm eating milk chocolates out of the advent calendar, and they are an amazing treat. I wouldn't normally touch a milk chocolate like that, that's full of so much sugar. Also recently Rico's been buying cakes. I totally stopped eating cakes. I wouldn't eat a cake, but when he was bringing them in, I was kind of having a wee nibble. He stopped that now. Says it's getting ridiculous. Rico, stop, because he's bringing them in. I can't sit and watch. I could before. Now I'm like, and do you know what it was? When I got my updated bloods, they were alright. I wasn't asked to go back again after all this time of going time and time again, and that it made me really, really relaxed. But actually I shouldn't, because it's just going to take me right back to where I was. And when I do overindulge at the weekend, oh, see my joints in my hands, oh, it's so bad. So I mean, just now they are really good, but they are painful. They'll just, it feels as if they're just gonna explode. And so that's my body, that's inflammation basically. That's my body fighting something. So I've given it something that it doesn't need, it doesn't want, it's not happy with it, it's trying to fight it, it's trying to fix it. And that's what inflammation is, and that's what it is when you get all those problems with your joints as well. It tells, your body tells you, it really, really does tell you that you're giving it the wrong things. Very clever, our bodies. They if they can in any which way, they will fix themselves. Your body will fix itself, and I'm a great believer in that. I wasn't before. I would eat, you all know, the people that've been with me for a long time, you know, I did, because my body was young and it could cope. I would eat anything and everything, all the rubbish of the day. All the rubbish of the day. Now when I do, sometimes I'll eat a little bit. Sometimes you just go, like the Twiglets that I recently bought, I'll have a few of them during Christmas. Would I eat them, you know, would I buy them on a regular basis in the house? No. Would I eat crisps on a regular basis in the house? No, because it doesn't work for me. It's not easy. You have to work at it, and it's the choice you take. It's the choice you want. I want the best from my body. I work out a lot. I need to be fit. I'm trying to stay fit for as long as possible. I've seen my grandmother suffer with dementia. I've seen my mother suffer with vascular dementia, diabetes, heart problems, and I'm just trying my best so I don't end up like that. That's all I'm trying to do for myself. And you are what you eat. And again, exercise makes a big difference. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but you know, it's the truth. It's the truth. There you go. That's my fasting story. I don't think we're going to have time to show Ruth doing my extensions. I think I've chatted for far too long. We might just have to leave that for tomorrow's vlog, but I think that would annoy a lot of you, and I don't want to be that person. Let's start editing this vlog and see how much we've got.